Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 9, playing with multiple sprites. So today we will be using a software Scratch 2 offline editor. So in this we will discuss about more components of Scratch window. So first we will see about the important components of Scratch window that you might have learned in your class 3rd also. So first we will talk about the cursor tools. The cursor tool is located above. So you can see over here, these all are the cursor tools. So it is located above on the Scratch window. To check the name of each tool, you have to hover the mouse pointer onto the cursor tool. You can see over here, if you want to check the name, just hover the mouse and you can see the particular name of the tool will appear next to it. So clicking on any tool will change the mouse button to the tool icon. Now suppose I click on this, you will see the particular mouse will change to a specific icon of the tool. So now discussing the cursor tool, the first tool is your duplicate tool. So this is your duplicate tool. So this tool is used to create a duplicate copy of the selected sprite or the script. Now suppose I have selected the sprite over here. I will click on this sprite and you will see a duplicate copy of the selected sprite will appear onto your screen. Now the second cursor tool is your delete. You can see over here, this is your delete. Now it is used to delete the duplicate sprite or the selected sprite. Now suppose I have this, so I'll click on this and you will see the particular sprite gets deleted. So this is how you can use the delete tool. Third, we are having grow tool. This grow tool is used to increase the size of the sprite. So if you want to use this tool, you have to click on it and then click on the sprite that is present on the stage. So I'll just click on this and you will see the size gets increased as I am clicking my mouse button. Next, coming to the shrink tool. So over here you can see this is the shrink tool. So this is used to decrease the size. So I'll just click on this and you will see the size of the sprite will get decreased. Next, in the last cursor tool, we are having your block help. So this is your block help. This is used to check the purpose and utility of any block. So if you want to check the purpose, what you will do, you will simply click on this block and you will see it will change the mouse pointer to a question mark. Okay, now you can click on any block. Now suppose I want to click over here. So I click on this block menu and the particular block help window will show up on your right hand side. You can see all the tips will appear on your right hand side. So if you want to see some other, so I'll just click on this and you will see the particular help will appear on the window. Next, coming to the sprite list. The sprite list is located just below the stage. So you can see over here, this is your sprite list. So it shows the thumbnails and name of the sprite that is used in the project. You can see we are having a thumbnail over here and you can see the name of the sprite. It only shows the sprite. We can see only the sprite over here. Okay, so not the costume. You cannot see the costume. The costume of the sprite will be displayed below the costume pane. You can see over here, this is the costume pane. So the costumes will appear over here, not in the sprite list. Okay. Next, we are having green flag button. You can see over here, this is the green flag button. It is located at the top right corner of the stage. Okay, over here, this is the green flag that is present. It is used to run the script, but only when you will use the when green flag clicked. Okay, so there is an option over here. I'll just show you in the events you're having. So this is the block when green flag click. So when you use this block, then only we can use or run the script clicking on the green flag. So this is the green flag. So these blocks belong to the event block. You can see there is an event block menu. So this is present in the event block menu. Next we will see adding a new sprite. Now suppose you want to add a new sprite, what you have to do, you can simply click or choose the script from the library. So over here I'll just click on this option, choose sprite from the library. You can click on the first button that is present in the new sprite section. So as soon as I click on the new sprite, you will see the sprite library window will get open on your screen. So it will display multiple options. You can select any of the options from here. if you want to select any other option, you can go to the left section and you can see there are so many categories present over here. You can select any sprite and you can simply click on OK. So when you click on OK, you will see the particular sprite that you have chosen gets added on the stage and in the sprite list below. Okay, so this is your sprite and you can see there is a sprite list. You can see the sprite over there. So you can click, you can drag and you can drop the sprite anywhere on the stage. So you can drag and you can drop it anywhere on the stage. So this is the first method to add a new sprite. Now coming to the method number 2. The method number 2 is paint new sprite. Now suppose you want to paint a new sprite, you will click on the paint new sprite button that is present in the new sprite section again. So when you click on this, you will see this opens a paint editor on the Scratch window. So this is a paint editor. You can draw a new sprite using all these tools. Now suppose I'll do this one, let it be ellipse, and I'll just draw a shape over here. So when you will draw your sprite on the paint editor, it will automatically display on the sheet. You can see automatically it displays on the stage. So I'll just click on this and I'll draw some patterns over here. So okay, so you can draw any of the patterns in any manner. Okay, so now you can see as well as I'm drawing, you can see the particular sprite will appear on my stage. So you can drag and drop it anywhere. So this is your method number 2. You can paint a new sprite. Next coming to method number 3. The method number 3 is to upload sprite from the file. So if you want to upload it from a file, if you have downloaded an image or an image on your computer, and you will just click on this option, that is sprite from file, and you can go to pictures or where your image is stored. So I am having this particular image, I'll just click on it and you will see the particular image appears on my stage. Now I want to reduce the size of this, so I'll go to the cursor tools, I'll click on this shrink option and I'll place the pointer and I'll click on this, and you will see I can shrink the size of my image and I can drag and drop it anywhere. So this was your method number 3. Next coming to method number 4. The method number 4 and your last method, that is new sprite from the camera. So if you want to click from your camera an image, you can use the built-in camera of your computer, or you can add the image as a sprite in the Scratch product. So this button enables you to click an image using the built-in camera. So this is the built-in camera. You can click, you can save, and you can see the particular image which you have clicked will appear on the